He's a vertical threat. When you have a vertical jumper like Khalil Ware, who
I love this. I love that.
He runs, he jumps, he's got soft hands. Literally every single tool you could want. But this,
I love this kid, Reed Shepard. He's a gamer. He's a marksman, helping them capture a championship.
With the 2024 NBA Summer League completed, I wanted to grade every single rookies from this past NBA draft Summer League over the last couple of weeks. So there's plenty of all-stars currently that had poor Summer Leagues, or guys that were elite in the Summer League that didn't pan out in the NBA. There's not a correlation. I just wanted to review every rookie that was just drafted Summer League and see if they performed well or not. And like always, let me know if you agree or disagree with any of my gradings in the comments below, and if your opinions have changed on any of these prospects after the Summer League. So we're gonna start things off with Zachary Sachet, the #1 overall pick. I'm gonna give his Summer League a D. Yeah, maybe kind of harsh in this video, but Sachet just kind of looked tired out there in the Summer League. He definitely showed some flashes, but he shot 39% from the field, 25% from three, struggled to get to the rim and finish at the rim, averaged 14.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's definitely Summer League for Sachet to forget. I still think he's going to be fine throughout the regular season. He still needs to get acclimated to the NBA style of play. But yeah, also if you're the #1 overall pick, I'm going to hold you to a higher standard than somebody that put up the same amount of stats that maybe went in the second round. Next up, we're going to talk about Alex Sarr, who I'm actually going to give an F for his Summer League performance. Sarr appeared in 4 games for the Wizards, averaging around 30 minutes a night. He averaged 5.5 points per game, including a game where he shot 0 for 15 from the field as a big man. 19% from the field, 11% from three. I actually thought Sarr was fine defensively at times, showed his flashes on that end of the floor, and I know it's going to take some time for him to get a feel for the game on the offensive side of the court, but man, oh man, was he arguably the worst offensive player in all of Summer League. Crazy to see from the 2nd overall pick. We're going to go from pretty much the worst rookie in Summer League to the best in my opinion. Reed Shepard is going to get an A+ for his Summer League performance. Shepard appeared in 4 games. He put up 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals a night. He just looked like a seasoned veteran out there, and also shot 50% from the field as well. Reed is going to be a stud in his rookie season and throughout the course of his career. The NBA season is over, but that does not stop your ability to play fantasy sports on all things basketball. Either it's the WNBA, Summer League, or the Olympics, playing fantasy sports at the best place possible, Underdog Fantasy is here for the summer. You guys have probably heard of Underdog Fantasy by now, and I have raved to you guys before about their Pick'em game mode. It is my favorite way to play fantasy sports. You pick either your favorite players will have a higher or lower in a certain statistic. You can win up to 100 times your money in a single night. And like I said, it's going to be available throughout the Summer Olympics. How cool is that? The WNBA season, you know you want to get involved with Caitlin Clark taking the league over by storm, as well as my favorite thing of the summer as well with the NBA Summer League with all the younger prospects playing in Vegas. And you can use my code SROS, S-R-O-S, or the link in the description to get a 50% deposit match up to $250. It's a no-brainer, and thank you to Underdog for sponsoring today's video. Stephon Castle only appeared in 1 Summer League game, so I'm going to give him a C grade. He showed really good offensive flashes in that game, though. He did shoot 38% from the field in that game, took 21 shots, hit 8 of them. He knocked down 2 out of his 6 3-pointers, but tallied 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. The jumper is still a little inconsistent and has a slow release point as well. That is something he's definitely going to have to work on in his rookie season. I would have liked to see a little bit more out of Castle in the Summer League, but he's NBA ready. I'm also going to give Ron Holland a C throughout the Summer League as well. He appeared in 4 games, had some good ones, had some bad ones. He ended up posting 19 points per game, which was 5th among all rookies. Shot 41% from the field, 24% from 3, had 6.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, a steal and a half, and a block a night as well. The athleticism was on display. The defensive potential was on display. He just needs to be more efficient and have a little bit better shot selection. I'm going to give T-John Salon a C as well throughout the Summer League. Salon appeared in 3 games, averaged around 19 minutes a night, averaged 9 points per game, shot 42% from the field, 10% from 3, 50% from the line, but did have 7 rebounds a night. Like Sachet and Sarr, Salon's going to need a little bit of time to get acclimated to the NBA style of play, so I really wouldn't put too much stock into his Summer League performance. He did show some flashes, though. I'm going to give Donovan Clingan a B performance throughout the Summer League. You know what? It was mainly because of his defensive value out there. He was kind of disappointing offensively at times, looked a little flustered out there. He shot 35% from the field. I thought it was encouraging, though. He did take 3.5 threes a night, but just hit him at a 23% clip. clip. He did lead all of the Summer League in rebounds at 12.5 a night and also averaged 4.3 blocks as well. And I think it was an encouraging Summer League nonetheless for Donovan Clingan. Rob Dillingham also had an inconsistent Summer League, so I'm going to give him a C right now, but definitely showed some microwave scoring flashes that he's going to be a nice off the bench shot creator for Minnesota next year. He played 30 minutes a night across 5 games, 13.5 points, shot 36% from the field, 31% from 3, 54% from the line, but did average 7.5 assists and 4 rebounds. And I just can't wait to watch Dillingham over the course of this season in his rookie year for Minnesota, who's going to be in the playoffs. We got to see Zach Edey play 1 game in the Salt Lake City Summer League and 1 game in the Las Vegas Summer League. He played a lot better in the Salt Lake City game, so I'm going to give him a Summer League a B. He was shut down. There was some injury concerns with Edey that the Grizzlies wanted to avoid. He put up 15 rebounds and 14 points as well as 4 blocks in that Salt Lake City game, but his numbers in the Las Vegas game were 6 points and 3 rebounds, but only appeared in 8.5 minutes in that one. I'm going to give Cody Williams of the Utah Jazz an A throughout his Summer League. He was phenomenal. Williams appeared in 4 games. He averaged 15 minutes across 30 minutes a night, shot 55% from the field, 38% from 3, 89% from the line, also tagged on 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and a block a night as well. And a big question with Cody Williams was going to be how efficient can his outside shot be. He was elite last year at Colorado, but on a limited shooting attempts. He was inconsistent in his high school days, but really showed out his floor spacing ability for the Jazz in the Summer League. Great job by Cody. I'm going to give Matas Buzelis a B throughout his Summer League. He was inconsistent at times as well. Across 5 games, he played in 30 minutes a night, shot 34% from the field, averaged 16.5 points per game. He shot 21% from 3, 74% from the line, 4 rebounds a night, and did average less than 1 assist per game. He did average, though, 2 steals and 2 blocks a night. And I really like what I saw from Buzelis on the defensive end of the floor, and I liked his aggression and physicality and athleticism inside. The shot selection wasn't great, tunnel vision at times. It was an inconsistent Summer League for Buzelis, but I think the pros outweighed the cons because I do like his defensive ability, at least what I saw in the Summer League, so that's going to earn him a B, kind of like Dillingham, who got a C. Nikola Topic, who went 12th overall to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and Devin Carter, who went 13th overall to the Sacramento Kings, both did not appear in the Summer League due to injury. So let's talk about Bub Carrington, who went 14th overall to the Washington Wizards. I'm going to give him a B. Carrington appeared in all 5 Summer League games for the Washington Wizards, played around 32.5 minutes a night, averaged 16 points on 33% shooting, but did shoot 36% from 3 on 8 attempts a night, was elite from the foul line, 86%, also tagged on 7.5 rebounds and over 5 assists a night, as well as a steal a night as well. Carrington looked comfortable out there. He was crushing the glass, making those extra passes, and is going to get a nice B+ for me in his Summer League performance. Khalil Ware of the Miami Heat, it's definitely an A+ for him throughout the Summer League. Ware was top 10 in all rookies in points per game. He averaged 17.5 a night for the Miami Heat on good sample size as well. He shot 59% from the field, 33% from 3, also had 8 rebounds, over assists, steal, and block a night, and showed out the rim protection, showed out being able to be a defensive anchor for the Miami Heat, and he looks NBA ready to play alongside Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. I'm going to give Jared McCain's Summer League performance a D. It did get off to a nice start, but after game 1, it really wasn't pretty with his efficiency. McCain played in 5 games. He shot 28% from the field, averaged 13 points a night. He shot 28% from 3 on 8 attempts a night, was elite from the foul line though, had 5 rebounds and 2 assists, did not really look comfortable out there at times, but I do think that McCain is going to be a really productive rookie this season. I'm going to give Dalton Connect an A for his Summer League performance as well. He did get off to a rough start in the Sacramento Classic games, but really showed out when he went to Vegas. In 3 games on 30 minutes a night, he did average 21 points, which was second among rookies and first among rookies that played more than 1 game. He shot 42% from the field, 39% from 3, and 82% from the line, had 5 rebounds a night, 2 assists a night, almost 2 steals a night as well, and looked really comfortable out there for someone that's supposed to be NBA ready for the Lakers next year. Another rookie that stepped up in Summer League is Tristan Da Silva of the Orlando Magic. He's getting an A+. In my pre-draft evaluation, I was like, this guy can dribble, pass, shoot, defend, run the floor, and he showed all of that in the Summer League. In 3 games for the Magic, he averaged almost 18 points a night, shot 61% from the field, 59% from 3 on 6 attempts a night, was perfect from the foul line, averaged 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and over a steal a night as well. It can look like a legitimate perimeter defender out there and is going to be a great rotational piece for the Orlando Magic this year. I'm going to give Jacoby Walter a D for the Toronto Raptors in their Summer League. Now, this team wasn't great, so it didn't do Walter any favors because it's a lot of chaotic style of play. In 5 games for the Raptors, he averaged 11.5 points, shot 35% from the field, 21% from 3, 87% from from the line. But I don't think his defense looked all that good. Now, Raptors fans, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought it was a little bit disappointing in the summer league because I did project him to be a nice 3-and-D prospect in his rookie year. So I hope he comes along a little bit with that side of progression. Another top rookie from summer league has to be Jalen Tyson of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who went 20th overall. I'm going to give him an A. Tyson played 5 games for the Cavs, 26 minutes a night, averaged 15.5 points, and shot 59% from the field, 40% from 3, 92% from the line, 7 rebounds a night, 4.5 assists, and a steal and a half a night as well. And he just looks NBA ready out there. This guy loves contact. He loves being physical inside, can get to the rim, and is going to be a legitimate rotational piece for the Cavs in their playoff run in 2025. I'm going to give you Misi of the New Orleans Pelicans a C for his summer league performance. Misi appeared in 4 games for the Pelicans, averaging 8 points, shot 46% from the field, had 5 rebounds and 2 assists a night as well, and 2 blocks. Misi definitely has a raw feel for the offensive game right now, but as we get more reps and progression from him throughout his rookie season, I think he's going to be just fine. I'm going to give AJ Johnson of the Milwaukee Bucks a C+, but I will say AJ Johnson exceeded expectations in my eyes. Johnson had 1 or 2 really good performances offensively. He was inconsistent at times. He shot 32% from the field and averaged 11 points a night, shot 32% from 3, 3.5 rebounds, 3 assists a night as well. I think if he could just tone in his shot selection a little bit more and not make some boneheaded passes, he's going to be fine. Could actually be a rotational piece for Milwaukee this year. I think Johnson did fairly well in the summer. I thought Keyshawn George was a really nice connecting piece in the summer league. I'm going to give his performance a B. He played in 5 games for the Washington Wizards, was definitely their second best rookie from this class behind Carrington and ahead of Alex Sarr. He averaged 9.5 points, but shot 52% from the field, 48% from 3 on 4 attempts a night. Also had 4 rebounds and 2 assists per game. He's gonna have to work on the turnovers a little bit, not make some boneheaded passes, have a little bit more ball security out there. But he showed real flashes of being a nice 3-and-D complementary piece throughout the summer league. For Bakoma Didier and the New York Knicks, I'm gonna give him a D. I actually thought he looked really good as a point of attack defender and showed great flashes of defensive upside on the perimeter, but his offensive game was a little rough. 5 games for the Knicks, he averaged 6.8 points a night, shot 31% from the field, 11% from 3 on 3.5 attempts a night, 72% from the line, had 4 rebounds and assists a night, but did average more turnovers than assists per game, which you don't love to see. So yeah, an up and down summer league for Bakoma Didier, but I'm glad he got the reps in there. I'm gonna give Dylan Jones of the Oklahoma City Thunder a C. He only appeared in 2 games for the Thunder, but did average 14 points. He shot 38% from the field, 20% from 3. It was up and down for him, but the shots came easy to him, and I like how NBA ready he looks out there, and I actually think he's going to crack the rotation at one point this year for the Thunder that have a deep team and that's trying to win the NBA Finals in 2025. Yep, Terrence Shannon of the Minnesota Timberwolves is definitely going to get an A+ for me. Looked like a beast out there and looked kind of too good for Summer League already. Now, he is one of the more older rookies in this class, but in 4 games for the Wolves, he averaged 13 points, shot 56% from the field, 84% from the line. It just looked like he was getting to his shots with ease out there. It just looks like it was coming so easy to him, and I think Shannon is going to be a legit shot creator off the bench for Minnesota this year. For Ryan Dunn and the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to give him a D. I mean, my expectations, I knew that Ryan Dunn was going to look this good on the defensive end of the floor, in which we saw, but I just need to see the offensive progression for him at times. He shot 34% from the field in 4 games for the Phoenix Suns, averaging 6 points a night. He shot 8% from 3. Yeah, he took 3.5 attempts a night. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, had over a steal and block a night. Like, he's an elite defender. We just need to see that offensive play if he wants to be a rotational piece for the Suns when they're in the playoffs this year. I thought Isaiah Collier looked good for the Utah Jazz. I'm going to give him a B. Collier appeared in 4 games for Utah, averaged 12 points, shot 44% from the field, had 4.5 assists a night, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.5 steals a night as well. And that's what I was impressed the most about Collier. I thought at times he really showed point of attack potential on the defensive end of the floor. And if he's going to improve on that end of the floor, he's going to be so much more valuable than we originally thought he was going to be with the 29th overall pick. And Baylor Shireman of the Boston Celtics, I'm going to give him a D. Shireman, like Terrence Shannon Jr., was one of the more older prospects playing in the summer league. He appeared in 4 games for Boston, shot 31% from the field, 25% from 3, in which is supposed to be one of his major strengths as a prospect. But I did think the playmaking potential was on display, so you can let me know if I'm kind of being too harsh on Baylor. And then going over the second round picks a little bit quicker, rookies in the second round that I think had a great summer league were AJ Mitchell of the Oklahoma City Thunder, Kyle Filipowski of the Utah Jazz, Trey Alexander of the Denver Nuggets, who actually went undrafted, Jalen Wells of the Memphis Grizzlies, Johnny Furphy of the Indiana Pacers, Cam Spencer of the Memphis Grizzlies as well, Pele Larson and Keyshawn Johnson of the Miami Heat, Cam Christie of the LA Clippers, Jalen Bridges of the Phoenix Suns, Adembona of the Philadelphia 76ers, and Tyler Kolek of the New York Knicks, and some second rounders that I think struggled a little bit out there. How to be Bronny James of the LA Lakers, Melvin Ajinka of the Dallas Mavericks, and Tristan Newton of the Indiana Pacers. So let me know what you guys think of these prospects throughout the summer league. Do you think I got any of these grades right or wrong? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you again to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you check them out. Link is in the description. Use code SROS, S-R-O-S, for a 50% deposit match up to $250. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.